We have two friends with us, Mr. Shrikant Karhadkar as well as Mr. Hemant Rohira. Hemant Rohira is inventor of the device which is going to show and share. It has got a lot of approvals that also he will share. And this is going to be a quite interesting presentation as far as the patients are concerned because they have developed a electromagnetic theory based device which can cure many diseases, and they have done a lot of field trials and tests which Hemant will share, and Srikant will introduce to the speaker today. Main speaker is Mr. Hemant Rohira, who is an industrialist, and the company brand name is eMedico.
Correct. So, hi friends, I'm introducing eMedica on this session. eMedica is a medical device which works on various health parameters of the human body. I would introduce why we need eMedica first before talking about eMedica. So, what about if we talk about human health? Are we living a healthy lifestyle? Answer is a big no. A big no. The amount of pollution what is increased and the amount of food, the kind of quality food we eat is completely unhealthy. So what is human body? A human body works on three different parameters. One is the chemical, second is the electrical, and third is the physical parameter. Any of the imbalance of these parameters, like let it be your chemical parameter or your electrical parameter or your physical parameter, your entire body goes absurd. So we never heard of electrical parameters of the human body ever before, or we nobody or no forums have been talking about correcting the electrical parameters of the human body. In a MBBS syllabus, it's mentioned your entire body is electrified. The second year MBBS books, they mention the entire body is electrified. When my entire body is electrified, when the doctor says improve your immunity, what is immunity? Immunity is nothing but just the electrical charge of the human body. How do you improve your immunity? You need to improve your immunity in normal ways by improving your diet, by exercise, etc., which 90% of the people they don't do. 90%. I'm not talking about the 10% people. I'll be focusing on the 90% because that's where we are suffering. We see cancer number people growing, we see diabetic levels growing. We go to a doctor prescribes us a medicine and we say the medicine weren't effective. Is it a medicine which was wrongly prescribed? Was a doctor gone wrong? Answer is no. Answer is you yourself. Your health parameters did not allow the medicine intake. So again, where am I coming up? What am I talking about? That doctor is prescribing me a medicine. The medicine was right, but it was still not effective. Why wasn't it effective? The reason of medicine not being effective could be various. It could be a fat layer which is formed in and around the cell, which is not allowing the uptake of medicine. It could be other various issues, like your immunity is very low. Your immunity is so low that it is not impacting it in the right way. Today's world, the doctors they don't look at the electrical parameters. They only and only look at the chemical requirements of the human body. So what are the electrical parameters I'm talking about? Electricity is everywhere. Even the human body, our cells are specially we talking about the entire body being electrified. So where does this electricity? We have 32 trillion cells in the human body. Our entire body is electrified, which is part of our studies. So why hasn't not been promoted? And if it has been promoted, then where? So at the moment, electrical device or electrical healing is promoted in two ways. You go to a physiotherapy department, you see a TANES device where a muscle stimulation and a nerve stimulation happens. So you see a TANES device for electrical stimulation. Then you go to we've seen a pacemaker implant in the human body. A pacemaker implant in the human body, we see muscle cell enhance and your heart is pumping properly. So is it only the heart which has electrical parameters? No. My entire body is electrified. My entire body carries electrical charge. My healthy cell in the human body varies from -70 to -90 millivolts. Is it there recorded somewhere in the MBBS books? Yes. You can check it on the net, and it's part of our study. A healthy cell charge varies from -70 to -90 millivolts. So why am I talking about minus? Because our healthy cells are negatively charged, unhealthy cells, the canceric cells, are positively charged. Now let's come to the device. What does this device do? We've developed this device called eMedica. eMedica is a medical device which helps you correct the electrical parameters of the human body. Now, let me give you some examples and let me tell you why should one use eMedica, or why should a doctor prescribe eMedica. As I begin with that, we go to a doctor prescribes me medicine, and the medicine does not become effective. Why does that happen? Is it the doctor prescribed the wrong medicine? No. I'm saying the doctor gave you the right medicine, but your body did not accept the medicine. In our medical terms, it is called as insulin resistance. Most of us, whatever food we consume, let it be a veg or a non-veg food, the food does not dissolve properly in the bloodstream, because most of the time we are in the AC atmosphere. Most of the time we are in the cool atmosphere. We don't go for walks, or we don't exercise after our meals. We don't walk at all. That includes me. I'm talking about the 90% of the people. They don't do this. They don't walk after meals. They don't exercise after meals. Most of the time we go to sleep immediately after meals. So these are the reasons where food intake, let it be veg or non-veg food, contains, both of them contain some amount of fat. The food intake adds the fat over to the cell vessels. The fat accumulated towards the cell vessels does not allow the intake of insulin or any other medicine. That is the reason we term it as insulin resistance. Now, what exactly? My liver produces 600 different kind of chemicals. These chemicals do not uptake properly in the bloodstream, and your blood parameters, it could be your sugar levels being high, your B12, your D3, and your other TSH levels, your parameters being absurd. So now I'd like to give the solution. What exactly does eMedica do? I just showed you the device. I'm just infusing a microcurrent through my palms right now on my body. Now, why I infuse a microcurrent? A microcurrent infused in my bloodstream burns the fat in and around the cell and improves the uptake of medication, whether this medicine was taken orally or this medicine was produced naturally by your body. Improving the uptake of chemical would not just balance the electrical parameters, would balance the chemical parameters also, which most of the time we see that the patients complaining, I'm unhealthy, my parameters aren't right. I just spoke about electrical charge, the cell voltages, a cell voltage being -70 to -90 millivolts. A -70 to -90 millivolts, the minute my sugar level goes high, or I'm infected with virus or cancer, the first thing impacts is my cell voltage. My cell voltage from -70 to -90 millivolts goes to +30 volts, which is a canceric cell. There's a research paper which is published by the Diabetes Association in US. Every diabetic individual is prone to cancer. The minute your sugar level goes high, you feel lethargic. The reason of you feeling lethargic is your immunity goes low. The immunity goes low, you're converting healthy cell into a canceric cell. How do we prevent that? With the same device, we not just the current, we pass electrons in the human body. While passing electrons, I'm correcting the electrical parameters of the human body. I'm getting the cell which goes diffused back to normal, eliminating the possibilities of growth of cancer cells in the human body. Okay, improving your immunity. What else does this do? Now, I just happen to tell you that I'm burning the fat in and around the cell with a microcurrent. I'm improving your immunity. While I'm doing this, I'm improving your blood circulation. While I'm doing this, I'm burning the fat and allowing the blood flow to be real smooth. That means viscosity of the blood. Again, a medical term, that your blood goes thicker and juicier. With this, I'm thinning your blood. How does it benefit? I'm not allowing your kidney to go bad. Your kidney goes bad, you get various issues with your kidney when you have blockages, when you have fat accumulated in the blood cell. All the chemical intake is gets filtered from your kidney. Your kidney works like a filtration system. So kidney filters get jammed with the chemical we consume. So by thinning your blood, improving your blood circulation, I'm trying to save your kidney. We see the number of dialysis. I come from a city, Pune. I see maybe there were 2 dialysis center 20 years down the line. And just with a 30% population increase in my city, there are 200 dialysis center. Why is that happening? A doctor gives me a pill for every second thing. That pill, that chemical intake harms my kidney in a longer run. It does not impact in 1 day, 2 days, but in a longer run, I'll end up going in a dialysis center. Am I supposed to live my life with a dialysis center? Answer is no. Am I going to destroy my life like this? Answer is no. So what exactly is happening with me? I'm right now facing issues where people more and more chemical is getting inserted in my kidney, and ultimately I'll end up spoiling my kidney. Again, the same device helps me enhance my kidney cell charge and detox my kidney. I can do it regularly once a day or maybe once in 2 weeks or whatever, based on the comfort zone. I can make sure that my kidney gets detox and my creatinine levels are low. So this device works on 3 things. One is burning the fat. Second thing is improving your immunity up to the mark, correcting the electrical parameters. Third, it works on specific frequencies which target your organ. All my 78 organs in the human body carry specific voltages, carry specific frequencies. All organs, they have their own specific cells. Like my pancreas have a cell of beta cell, my skin has a cell, my bone has a cell. All these cells carry electrical charge and they work on their own optimal frequency. So we can target these frequencies, we can improve the organ function, improve the uptake of chemical. This is what we are targeting with eMedica. Giving you some examples, maybe my own example and maybe a few other. I'm on this device constantly. I have 13,000 more patients. I'm counting on myself, but I have a database of 13,000 patients. So I have eliminated medicines, but I don't advise patients to eliminate the medicines. Reduce the stress of medicine. I use this device every day for diabetes, twice a day, whatever happens. Now, why do I do that? Whatever meals I consume, this meal contains some amount of fat. It burns the fat, improves the uptake of medicine. That's my pancreas generating insulin. My beta cell generates insulin. Okay, improves the uptake of insulin and controls my sugar levels. One. Second thing, whenever my sugar levels are high, I feel lethargic. It infuses electrons and keeps me away from cancer cells and rebuilds my immunity. Two. Third thing, it concentrates on working on my beta and other cells in my pancreas, which improving the cell charge improves the organ function. So correcting your organ function, improving the uptake of chemical, whether it was taken orally or given produced naturally, okay, and allowing your blood circulation in the right manner, keeps me away from medications or reduces my stress of medicine. Reduces my stress of medicine would be a better word. That your cells have aging process, your organs have aging process, so it cannot eliminate the medicine completely, but definitely it can reduce the stress of medicine by 70 or 60%. That's the baseline of eMedica. eMedica is approved by FDA. eMedica is FDA India. eMedica is approved by CDSO. CDSO, any medical device, you need to have mandatory CDSO before you go for a launch. eMedica has done 10 clinical trials in various hospitals, endorsements from more than 50 hospitals, large hospitals like Kama Hospital, Mumbai, Sign Hospital, Mumbai, Amravati, that's a hospital in Amravati Medical College, that's a government hospital. Then Nanavati Hospital, Mumbai, Sassoon Hospital, Pune. We have database of more than 50 hospitals. I just named few. Ethically cleared by DMER, that's a government organization. Arogya Bhavan, government organization. Apollo Hospitals, they've also ethically cleared it. And all this is validated, verified. Endorsements like organization of like ICMR and many more. I just named few. There are many more. We have cleared 10 publications, 10 medical publications, 20 more to go. We have team members who are deans of medical college. One of the dean of medical college from Nagpur, he's part of our organization. HOD of DY Patil College, medicine HOD, he's part of our team. So like this, we have core team members who come from the medical background. I'm the only one who comes from the electronic background. I am not a doctor, but looking at this subject and working on this subject from 2017 till date has made me so close to the subject, while right from developing the product to introducing the product on this platform. I have patients maybe in and around Pune, the patients I have not even met. I have patients with Parkinson's who have really benefited beautifully. I have patients with cancer. Cancer, I lost few. I don't claim that I've been able to reverse everybody's cancer, but I unfortunately lost few cancer patients. But I have good 70 patients who have been a cancer survival from last stage to back to normal. I lost 4 or 5 patients, but I have 70 patients who really fought back, and using this device, they've really benefited with their health parameters. Diabetes, I have multiple patients. Big names like Nitin Gadkari ji uses this device, Mohan Bhagwat ji uses this device. A part of them using why am I pitching so loud for Mohan Bhagwat ji? He himself is a doctor. My journey started in Nagpur, where validations were done on a couple of RSS people, and it was on a positive note. So practically, I see a lot of data which has been collected, which is 13,000 odd patients. Then counting on individual, I have endorsements on 13,000 odd patients. I have validations from 50 odd hospitals. That's a huge number. And beyond all this, as Shrikant said, he has one of like there are multiple wellness centers in and around India. Shrikant holds one of them in Kothurud. So practically, when we talk about real-time validation, go try it before you buy it. Before whether you want to buy it or whether you want to get into a subscription model, whatever you want to do, you try it. You see the results on yourself. It's just 20 milliamps current passing in your human body, 100% safe to use, no side effects. Somebody who cannot use it, somebody with a pacemaker implant cannot use it. A pregnant woman cannot use it. The reason I say a pregnant woman cannot use it, because I did not take clinical trials on a pregnant woman. Beyond the lines, anybody with an autoimmune disorder, we need to make changes in the device. Apart of building their immunity, we reduce their immunity. So practically, it has a solution for correcting its electrical parameters. It will reduce the stress of the medicine, not completely eliminate it. Okay, in my case, I've eliminated, but I do not advise the same to everybody. You can reduce the stress of the medicine, improve your electrical parameters, improve your blood circulation. We have seen beautiful results, like somebody with thyroid levels from 27 to 1 within 30 days. Okay, the person was already on a 500 mg tablet, but still the levels were not perfect. Within 30 days, it came from 27 to 1 without changing any lifestyle or changing any medication. Once it came back to 1, the doctor said, stop the medicine. I said, no, you reduce the stress of the medicine. From a 500 mg, you can go to 100 mg. Do not stop the medicine. HbA1c coming from 11 to 6.5. Okay. The doctor said, stop the medicine. You're good to stop the medicine. I said, no. Again, from a 500 or 1000 mg tablet, you can come down to 50 or 100 mg tablet. Do not completely stop it. What if your body is not producing the right amount of chemical you require? I'm improving the uptake of medicine. I'm improving your cell parameters. I'm improving your organ function. But because of the aging effect, or maybe the cell has gone bad, okay, you are unable to produce the right amount of chemical parameters in the body. So a combination of correcting the electrical parameters and the chemical parameters would be a great success story. So a virus and bacteria can be destroyed using electrical pulse. Why? This is a medical publication in an international journal. Why do we say this? Why? It's just not because I come from a Hindu background. There's a scientific reason of burning the body. The reason we burn the body and not bury it, the virus and bacteria inside the body should not be mixed with the soil. So if I'm infusing current, can it neutralize a virus and bacteria inside the body? Answer is yes. I'm just showing you a couple of publications before I show you the video. So we did our clinical trials on the on COVID patients, and we saw beautiful results out there. First question was, is it for hospital and domestic use also? This can be used for hospital and domestic use both. Okay, doctors can use them and hospitals can use them in their clinics, and individuals can use them at the home, the way I'm using it right now. Cost of it, you can jump in for a subscription model with initially engaging with us for 30,000 rupees, from which 24,000 rupees is your engagement fee. That is non-refundable, in which we do your entire body profile before and after use, and 6,000 is a monthly subscription cost. Also giving it subscription. Your slide are not presenting. Standalone device, app based and chargeable as per use. It's a standalone. 1 second. Conventional medicine reduced.
That Vidya was trying to unmute. Vidya,
Yeah.
Kedikar.
Conventional medicine reduced or stopped. I would say reduce the stress of the medicine, never stop it completely. I can guarantee you improvement in your, guarantee is the word, improvement of your health parameters. But I would not say if your, your cells have gone weak, your organ is not functioning properly because of the aging effect. In that case, it could be a support of chemicals but in a reduced form. Get reduced slowly. Will it affect good bacteria? See, if you're using the program for virus and bacteria, when you're ill, say you're infected with any virus or bacteria, yes, it's possibility to impact. When I'm destroying bacteria, it could impact all kind of bacteria, good and bad both. In that case, you can consume. There are supplements to consume good bacteria. But it's better to part of constantly going in for harsh chemicals. I don't want to name anybody, but we've seen people died because of COVID, not because of COVID. It's because of the wrong medication. Ultimately, the solution for COVID was a paracetamol, nothing beyond that.
Please read the question also, or those who have asked, they can raise their hand and introduce themselves.
Cancer will treat the duration. Okay. For cancer, I've seen a duration of approximately 3 to 4 months time to get back to a certain level, like from bad to normal. Okay. For diabetes, you'll see the effect, immediate effect in 2 hours, your sugar level going down within 2 hours of usage of the device. Okay. A long-term effect in diabetes, you'll see within 30 days, your HbA1c coming down if you genuinely use it properly twice a day after every meal. So I use this device after my lunch and my dinner, or after my breakfast and my dinner. I have 2 meals a day. So while I have 2 meals a day, I make sure I use this device anyhow. So use this device twice a day. It will definitely give you a positive impact. The base science is you're burning the fat and improving the uptake of insulin. Again, the base science is you're improving your immunity. Improving your immunity would allow your cell organs to be recharged and function it up to the mark. And improve burning the fat and improving the uptake of medication would reduce your HbA1c or your sugar levels there and there itself.
Go ahead.
My name is Anil Chaitanya. I am a member of TechForum. I would like to ask, have you make any test or treatment on liver-related conditions?
Yeah, see, this device works on all organs. Like somebody with psoriasis or liver psoriasis, somebody with fatty liver, okay, would see in liver the way I pitched you for diabetes, that you'll see difference in 2 hours, your sugar level coming down. But somebody with liver, it might take 3 to 4 months time to reverse the situation.
Okay, and my last question is, is it create habits to body? That means after using this machine, if I stop using this machine, illness bounce back because of I lose the habits.
I'll come back. See, the reason of you using this machine or anybody using this machine, okay, do you really go for a walk after every meal? As of now,
Okay.
the reason we don't go for a walk the way Pune was 20 years back, it is no more now. It is completely polluted. So what is this doing? It's burning the fat. What is this doing? Improving your immunity. So it has zero side effects. But now if you stop using this machine and you still don't go in for a walk, so again it's going to hamper your parameters back to what it was. Is it a DC current or a pulse AC current? See your definitely it's a alternate current, but the waveform I cannot. It's something. It's a AC current, but with a quasi square wave waveform.
Okay. You have any presentation left for sharing?
I was trying to share a slide, which I'll do it on the in the physical form right now.
Okay.
Electrons treat cancer. Okay, I have a big claim to make. Electrons treating cancer. Okay, and electrons build your immunity also. So there's a medical publication already in place. I failed to show that in the slide. Okay, you can see there's electrons treating cancer,
Yeah, yeah,
a medical publication which
yeah.
is in Lancet. Okay, where anybody
I
can
can see.
Google
I
it.
can see.
Yeah, Google and see it. So practically, why am I saying electrons treat cancer? Your immunity builds with electrons. We build our immunity with electrons. We make sure that electrons are infused in the human body, and that helps you rebuild your immunity. So building your immunity, keeping it right, okay, without using harsh chemicals. Somebody happened to ask, is it useful for knee problems? Yes, it improves the blood circulation. It makes your bones stronger. And while you're infusing current, your inflammation reduces. So somebody with a knee problem might feel a joint pain, etc. When your blood circulation and the lubrication is improved out there, automatically it subsides to a certain level. And while you're infusing a microcurrent in the human blood, you're reducing the inflammation. We are looking forward for partners, we are looking forward for associates, we are looking forward for individuals use this product. See, this product is a patented product, not just in India. RK Diwan is my attorney. We've globally patented this. So whoever is looking forward for association, Shrikant is there. I see Javdekar ji is there on the Zoom. We are inviting people to come shake hands with us, associate with us. We've done a lot of investments. We have worked towards it. We have a proof based, like there's a product which is a conceptual base, a product which is actually proved for his, how did Shrikant started journey? Shrikant did not start his journey as a channel partner or as a wellness center. He started his journey for his a device invested for his mom. He himself is a user, his mom is a user for this device from more. They've seen benefits, taking it one step ahead. After they saw benefits within the family, he said, I would invest my time, my money for being getting into distribution of this product. So whatever you see is completely on merits, not influenced financially.
One more thing is I want to say, like everyone, that while we taking this device as a subscription mode or any kind of standalone, or even you purchase this device, there is a doctor support without any charge, and it is continuous with us. So even your family members or whoever required, with checking their reports, body reports, we can our doctor team is guiding us continuously, and that is the continuous till the device you have carried with yourself. That is one more thing I want to add.
There's Mr. Satish Mehta asking, what is the difference between acupressure and current? First of all, when you use this device, you'll not even feel a bit of vibration. You'll not see any vibration or any stimulation with this device. There's only a small amount of microcurrent going in your body. You maximum feel mungi chalta hai, ant is walking on your palm. Nothing beyond that. Now, acupressure works on a fixed frequency, 50 hertz. Here, my every program, for my diabetes program, there would be 10 different frequencies. in a single program. For my lungs, there would be 10 different frequencies. For all my 78 organs in the human body, they are different frequencies, it's unlike the same. So it's not like a TANES device or an acupressure device where it works on a fixed frequency and it helps you vibrate. This does not vibrate at all. This is not a massager. Frequency range, I cannot say, Mr. Mehta. I cannot open up 100%. Each element that
And this is not a nerve simulator. This is not a nerve simulator.
This is not a nerve simulator at all. At all. This is not a TANES device, not a nerve or a muscle stimulator. Now, duration of each device for each element would depend on the patient's conditions. So if my HbA1c was between 6 to 7 or it was 7 to 8, I might advise a patient to use this device 30 minutes twice a day, okay, after his lunch or dinner or after his breakfast or dinner. If my HbA1c is around 9, 10, 11, I would advise you to use it for 60 minutes twice a day. If my HbA1c is above 11, I've seen patients with HbA1c 13, crazy, 700, 800 sugar levels. So somebody like that, I would advise them to use it 3 times a day for 90 minutes. So recommendation of every program, how much time to use is mandatory, given by a prescribed by a doctor and monitored daily by a doctor. So if you are my client, my doctor keeps calling you every day, monitor your usage every day. They make sure till the time you're not comfortable, they will constantly monitor you, just not give you the device and say goodbye. No, we'll be monitoring you. We have an office in Mumbai. We have a proper setup in Mumbai where they monitor the patient's daily use of the device and they make sure the patient benefits. Warranty for the product is, if you buying the product, is 2 years. But if you subscribing the product, say if you gone into a subscription, I'm charging you a monthly subscription, so it's an endless warranty. I want you to use the product and pay me monthly subscription, so there'll be no limitations of the warranty.
Hello, I'm Chaitanya once again, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this wonderful product and product information features. I really understood in depth. Now let us talk little about business and all the stuff. Being a platform of TechForum, there are many opportunities available for the personalities and industries like you. For example, if you need any research support, there are a couple of researchers are connected to us. That is one thing. Second thing, if you need a market related support, there are people who is already working on electronic device and various schemes there. So if you need a funding and financing requirements, there are a couple of opportunities available with ready funds at TechForum. You can talk to us, contact Vilas Rabdiji or me or any other members. That can be explored in detail. Since this meeting is not for a specific finance and all these things, we can talk offline on this. Third thing, do you have any similar product in market in India or abroad, or the close likely to be product in India or abroad? Or is there any research avenue going on at other side? Can you put little light on this in market scenario?
Okay, I'll start with my journey. I have 6 patents on my individual name. 4 patents which are globally awarded, like you name the country. I have 4 patents awarded in US, 3 patents awarded in Japan, and etc. I come from a hardcore research background. I come from a hardcore electronics background. This journey started when I have a US office in Atlanta. Me and my partners, we associated with Google. Google gave us a subject. We know it comes for a cost. It's not free. Google, we were working on a subject, wristband, which treats cancer. So we happened to develop a product along with association with Google, where the research teams were involved. A wristband which will treat cancer. We were about to get paid a large amount. In fact, a large amount is credited, but we are not touching that amount. Now, wristband which treat cancer, we were all doing is passing electrons with specific frequency for cancers. Now there where Google was trying to dump this patent, Google has already done this with one of the patents with our friends called Sridhar, a bloom energy. A bloom energy is something, a sand cell, which a small, it could be a small, this amount of sand cell powering your entire house. So you can look in for K. Sridhar. Bloom Energy is a good friend of mine. They paid him 100 million. Entire Google office works on sand cell, but the entire patent was got dumped. So I didn't want eMedica to be dumped. So I backed out. I did not take any money from them and I backed out. I said, no, I'll not, like, if you're giving me royalties, you're launching the product, I'm with you. Not giving me royalties, not launching the product, I'm not with you.
Okay.
So that is where the journey started. We have done a research on more than 10,000 patients in US. We've done a research on 13,000 patients in India. We have a hardcore electronics team. Like I have a factory in Khed Shivapur with a team members of around 400 people working in the factory, 20 people hardcore in research. We are suppliers to Tata and other companies for ECMs.
Oh, good.
So we have a great background of manufacturing electronic product within ourselves. We have a great team support. Anything you want to build, we can help you build at that level. Yes, I'm raising funds around 100 odd crores for a valuation of around 1,000 crores for 10% equity. That maybe Shrikant and Javdekar ji will speak to you. They'll call you up for it. They are helping me to do the same. So we are looking forward to raise funds. If you have something in hand, please let us know.
Okay, great. There are
And
a couple
coming
of
back, we already have a awarded patent in US for the same product. We have awarded patent in Eurasia for the same product. Indian patent would be granted in 2 or 3 months' time. Okay, it's all these patents were applied way back, not today.
good.
So
Good.
I'm talking about eMedica right now. I have other patents for hybrid power pack, for onboard charging for electric vehicles, for various ECMs. I have various patents on various things. I've been a supplier to DRDO, 9BRD, and lot more. So just giving a brief of me that I'm not a startup or a young kid who's just passed out from IIT and coming up and showing, hey, I built something. No, this has come out of experience. This has come out of 28 years of experience. I've built various products which are successfully running in various companies. I'm a supplier to Tata for ECMs. I'm a supplier to iShare for ECMs. I'm a supplier to Minda for their electrical board charging. Like the LED drivers are made in my factory. Not 100%, but at least 70% of the supply goes to Minda from my factory. So there's a lot more what we do, not just eMedica. And definitely for eMedica, as I said, we are raising funds where Shrikant and Javdekar ji would get in touch with you.
Very good. Thank you for excellent information.
So we can, before we conclude, we can have some good interactions. So those who can identify themselves and ask, welcome.
So somebody asked, are this exported which countries? Till now, I've done some small amount of exports in UK and UAE. In Dubai and UK, I've done some small amount of exports already. And maybe around 300 machines have been exported to UK till date. Around 100 odd machines have been sold in Dubai.
Vilas ji, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, Udeshi, go ahead. Nisarga, go ahead.
Yeah. Hemant ji, namaste. My name is Nisarga Udeshi. I represent World Trade Center, Pune and Navi Mumbai.
Okay.
I had interacted with Shrikant for some time and I was keen to see your clinic in Kothurud.
Okay.
I heard the number of countries that you exported to. Are you willing to explore exclusive distribution for countries?
Sir, somebody would give me an exclusive. You ask me an exclusive distribution for UAE.
Okay.
Then I would say, what's your skin in the game?
So
Somebody-
fine. So apart from World Trade Center, we also run another company called Inspiring Exporters, which
Right.
does ASEAN specifically.
Okay.
And right now, literally day before yesterday, we met somebody who is in the medical domain, used to run a pharma company, and they are willing to explore certain products which we are exploring right now. That's why I said if certain ASEAN countries might want to, or maybe this distribution could be at the country level. because they have the competency and the capability.
So again, I'll tell you. I happened to share the data on LinkedIn, and I tagged companies like Pfizer, Novartis,
These are very
Serum.
large. They will not entertain you.
No, agreed.
Please go ahead. Sorry.
Agreed. So when a large company is coming to me and are saying that, hey man, I see your skin in the game and I see a future with you. Okay. He
Okay.
would try to buy me out or take maximum equity. That's a normal way of a larger player doing,
Correct.
right? So which I'm open to. But if I'm not going that route, I'm talking to you. Maybe you have great connection UAE, or maybe you have great connection Africa. Okay, you have real strong base in Africa. I would validate that, verify that. If I see it justifying, I would let go of the country. I would say, let's get committed to each other.
Any other question related to the product services?
Before concluding this meeting, I just suggest every members that do come my go-through center. It is free of cost for next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So anyone who want to just experience this device can join and come my center. Timing is the entire day, still starting at morning 9 to night 10 o'clock.
Please,
Okay.
please
Hello.
Yeah,
put up
thank you.
your phone number and address of location in chat box.
Yeah, already. Okay, I just share that, but already I share in group.
Okay, you share. Meantime, I will just make an announcement. I think there are a lot of
Yeah.
new people who joined today. So I request them to become a tech forum. Tech forum is a group of like-minded technocrats, and we meet every fortnight online for a different subject. Right now, we have started a medical devices group. So we are continuing with medical devices and their
Yes.
presentations. So after fortnight, we will have a similar presentation, mostly on defibrillators, very useful device for heart patients. And that company in Pune is going to give a presentation and become a member. Also have sometimes the presentations at Institution of Engineers. They are all offline, and mostly 80 to 90% our programs are online, and people prefer that. So, friends, I must thank you all for joining today in a big number.